طبعا هون عندنا هون صورة هي للعين. We have an image here for العين which is in UTM. This is العين image. We will drag the image here. We see this image has take its location, correct location. We will check now the properties of the image. We see that the image cell X and Y is 2.2 meters. يعني the cell size or the resolution. And it is what? A coordinate system is UTM zone 40N. So it is georeferenced coordinate with coordinate system. It is georeferenced or it is projected. Okay. And this is here the extent. We see the extent is in meters. This is here for Al-Ain. Now I want to digitize here to create a new shapefile. I want to digitize, for example, let's say building, line and point. How to digitize this? We will start by digitizing point. So I don't have point before. So it's very simple. I go here to the folder I'm working with, right click here, then I click here on a new shapefile. Okay, a new shapefile. What is the feature type? I want it to be, you have point, polyline. Polyline means line, polygon, multi-point or multi-batch. We will select here point. I will click here, for example, I will call it trees. Trees. Okay. What is the coordinate system? I should not leave this one empty. I should click here on edit. Look on the screen here, please look on the screen. Okay. I should click here edit, and I'm going to select the projected coordinate system, which is UTM WGS 1984 North Hemisphere Zone 40N. Okay, this one. Okay, now I have a new shapefile called trees, and I want to also to digitize some line. I will, for example, roads. I will click here new shapefile, and I will call it here roads, and it is line, and the coordinate system, it could be the same. Edit. This is here. I have here added in the favorites already. WGS 1984 UTM Zone 40N. Okay. This is going to be the roads. And I want to digitize also some buildings. New shapefile. Buildings. And it should be type of polygon. And the coordinate system also the same. Okay. Don't forget that this one should be UTM Zone 40N. Okay. Now let's start with the trees. I want to add more trees. If I open the attribute table, it is empty, no trees now. Okay. How to add the trees? I should here enter the edit mode. I should go here to the edit mode. How to go to the edit mode? I right click on the trees. I go to edit feature, start editing. This is the first option to start the edit mode. Or another option is to go here, go right click here, show the editor. You see the editor now is not active. I should here start editor, start editing. Okay, if I do start editing, I enter now the edit mode. Okay, now I am in the edit mode. You see now these are active. Let's now here create a new feature. If this is empty, so here I have to create a new feature. Look what happened. Create a new feature. I get here in the edit mode. I here create, what do you want to create? Buildings, roads, or trees? Let's now create trees. You see, this is here the option, buildings. This is what we want to create here, or want to edit here, point. Let's now zoom here because I'm in the point. For example, whatever I put here, it is added as a new feature. You see, this is a new feature. This is a new feature, new feature, new. So here I have added more trees. You see, they are not visible. Maybe I need here to change the symbology. You can change the symbology while you are working. I will make it red. Now you can see. Whenever I click here, a new tree is added. If I want to delete one of these trees, I go here, this one, to select the tree. I want to delete this tree, for example. I click here and I press delete in the keyboard. Okay. That's it. Now I can here click editor, save edits, editor, stop editing. Now if I open here the attribute table of the trees, you see I have here more. Now I have here 10 points. Each point is a tree. Now let's do the same thing for the roads. I can here also alternatively start edit feature, start editing. Now I should here create a new feature. You see this one, create a new feature, which is road. The road could be line. For example, this line. Okay. I do here click, double click. This is line. Let's do another line. I don't like this line. No, this is not line. This is not road. Delete. Okay. Let's create here a road. Okay. Let's again here create road line. Okay, this one here. For example, this is the road surrounding the playground. This is the playground, I think. Okay, this is the road. Now when I finish here, I can hear how to finish. I can right click here in the keyboard F12, or I can do double click, or I can right click here on finish sketch, sorry, F2. This one, line. Let's create another line. For example, from here to here. F2. Okay. If I want to edit any line, double click on this one. I go this one, the editor. I can here, for example, delete. This is called vertex. I can click this one, move this one here. Okay. Then I click here, editor, save edits. The same thing, I want to go to create a new building. I click here on buildings. I click here polygon. Let's zoom here, digitize a building. Look, you have to digitize only the okay, then F2. Or right click, finish sketch. Let's do this building to be precise. Finish sketch by using the right click. Finish sketch. Okay, if I want to edit this one, double click this one. I want to make some corrections, for example. You see, when you move this point, it will not move easily. It is here sticking. This is called snapping. If you want to disable the snapping while you are working, you click on the space. You see, if I click here space now, you can move without jumping. You see now it's jumping, right? So if you click the space, you can control better. Okay. Now you do here step edits, then you do stop editing. Now we have the 3 shape files. We have points, lines, and polygons. Right click, open attribute table. We have 3 polygons. We have 3 lines. We have 3 trees. If I want to correct anything, I just here to go to start edits, and I use this one, this arrow to correct anything. For example, I see this row is not correct. Double click here. Let's move this one here. As I told you, use the space to disable snapping. You see now. You can add a new point. If I want to add a new point, I right click here, insert vertex. Insert vertex. If you want to add a new, this is called vertex. Double click here. For example, this point and this point I don't need. I right click here, delete vertex. Delete vertex. For example, I will move this one here and I will delete this vertex. Now it's better. Okay. Now after I finish editing, for example, I want to move this point here. I want to move this point here. I want to add a new point here. I click here again, create feature trees here. Okay, after I finish, I do here save edits, then I do stop editing. Okay, now when I do save edits, all my edits are saved. One more thing I want to do here is to add attribute. I will do it in the second part.